What's up guys, it's Noah. Today I'm really going to be straying away from my normal content. I know I said that in my last video, but this is an actual serious video I'm going to do today. I saw I gained a couple subscribers from my last video. I just want to let you guys know right now, this is not the usual type of video I make, but I suggest you stay subscribed. Let me spice up your life a little bit. If you guys remember in that last video I did, that video was obviously a joke. I never actually wrote admissions anything. That was just a complete joke. But at the end of that video, I asked you guys to let me know in the comments if you wanted to see me make a serious video about this. Didn't get that many comments, but there was one that did ask for an actual serious video. And that comment was from Mad Gas, so shout out to you. So here we go. I didn't mention this in my last video. I probably should have. Maybe you guys were a little misled, but I'm actually a transfer student. I did not get in right outside of high school. I especially would not have gotten in with that SAT score. So what I did is I went to a community college and then I transferred over after 2 years after I got my associate's degree and whatnot. So honestly, if I'm being completely honest, if you really want to get into Michigan, like that is your dream school, that's where you want to go, that's what I would suggest. Just transfer in. That's a very safe way to go. They're very welcoming to transfer students. They really like the transfer students. There's no shame in going to community college. I went to community college for 2 years and look how I turned out. I'll give you guys some general tips, so even if you are applying straight out of high school, these tips should still be able to help you out. Like I said earlier, I've never actually contacted admissions, so I don't really technically know what they're looking for, but I feel like I have an idea. So when you fill out the application, there's a couple of essays you have to do. So I think if I'm remembering correctly, there's one that is the general like Common App essay where there's a variety of different prompts you can choose to write about. Then there's ones that are more specific to the University of Michigan. Again, I don't remember the exact number of essays. I'm sorry. I should have done a little bit more research before I filmed this video. Like, I know there's one essay that asks why the University of Michigan, and I feel like they would probably take that one pretty seriously. And when you're filling out these essays, this is not just for the Michigan essay, this is for all the essays. I cannot stress this enough. Set yourself apart from everyone else while still being genuine. When you are writing your Michigan essay, for example, Mad Gas, I'm going to use you as an example here. Your comment says that you're applying from abroad this year, and so that's one unique thing about you, is that you're not from the United States. So I would really try to touch on that in your why Michigan essay. I don't know, this is just like how if I was in your situation, this is how I would write it. I'd be like, I'm from abroad, I've heard and I've researched all these institutions and universities from across the world, but the University of Michigan really caught my eye. So something along those lines. Also, really make sure to niche down. What is a very specific thing you like about the University of Michigan? Don't say I really like the atmosphere, I really like the city of Ann Arbor, because a lot of people do. A lot of people are probably writing about that. I would suggest actually doing a little bit of research more into what the University of Michigan offers. What are some research opportunities you're interested in? What clubs or organizations are you interested in? Stuff like that. And then for your general Common App essay, really, just honestly, just set yourself apart from everyone else. But be genuine, don't lie. Make sure really point out the stuff that makes you unique. Don't try to make it sound like a basic college essay, I guess. Try to write in a way where you feel like the people that are going to be reading your application have never read an essay like that before. That's what I would suggest. I sort of had that in mind when I was writing my essay. So for an example, I'll give you guys an example of what I wrote about. I sort of killed two birds with one stone in my general Common App essay. I wrote about TikTok and how I've realized my impact on that app. If you guys didn't know, I'm a niche internet micro celebrity on TikTok, I guess. I have 43,000 on TikTok, and my TikTok is mainly based around my eye and doing funny stuff with that. And I sort of wrote about how I initially started TikTok just for fun, and I still do it for fun, but then I realized that, hey, I'm actually making an impact on this app for other people who have one eye, because I've received multiple comments and messages from one-eyed supporters. and who have told me how I've helped them. And I just wrote about that. I wrote about how that impacted me, how that's going to change my life going forward. And yeah, I really just killed two birds with one stone. Two things that made me unique were in that essay. One was being big on TikTok, and two was about my eye. So yeah, just try to make yourself unique. And also, if you're applying straight from high school, I would probably recommend getting a higher SAT score than me. Make sure you're doing a lot of extracurricular activities. Also, being an Eagle Scout really helps. Being from in-state really helps. I know that's only like a small percentage of people, but being in-state really does help if you're watching this from Michigan. If you really want to go to Michigan, like if that is your dream school, and you're not sure if you're gonna get into there from straight out of high school, like I said earlier, transferring, it really is just a safe way to go. Because I know their normal acceptance rate is like 20%, but I think for transfers, if I'm remembering correctly, was around 40%. Don't quote me on that. So yeah guys, that's about all I have to say at the moment. If you guys have any more questions, just let me know in the comments. This is probably the last video I'm going to make on this subject. So if you guys write me a comment, I'll reply to it. I'll just reply to it instead of making an entire video. Yeah, I think that's about all I have to say. So good luck, happy applying, and go blue. Peace.